When researchers share new information, they're almost always building on the ideas of others. To acknowledge this, scholars cite the sources they engage with. This allows people to move the conversation forward about a subject while maintaining a map of information others have already established. If I'm writing about Black characters changing norms in horror fiction, I need to analyze some pop culture examples for my audience. And I need to credit these creators for their work in order to help my readers connect with it. Sometimes it isn't possible to improve upon the words of others, so I'll quote them. Most of the time, I use my own words to describe the ideas of authors and then credit them with an in-text citation. For example, in the article The Importance of Neglected Intersections, Race and Gender in Contemporary Zombie Text and Theories, Kenitra D. Brooks analyzes the way Black women characters have disrupted gender and race stereotypes that are common in zombie fiction. This is a line of thinking I want to explore in my paper, and I'll need to cite Dr. Brooks in my writing. Because there are lots of different ways to engage with somebody else's ideas, there are also lots of different contexts in which I might need to cite them. For example, if I apply the author's idea to a new context, Brooks describes the way female characters add complexity to traditional zombie stories. This framework for interpreting zombie fiction could be applied to vampire narratives as well. If I establish facts or theories that the author has already shared, Brooks describes the way people and scenarios have been portrayed in existing zombie fiction and defines this as zombie theory. If I summarize her idea or paraphrase her words for my readers, according to Brooks, Black female characters in zombie films disrupt race and gender in the following ways. If I critique or contradict the author's work, this article looks at the way race and gender are portrayed in film, but doesn't discuss how race and gender factor into film production. And if I build on her idea by linking it to other people's work and ideas. The Black female protagonist in this comic book also pushes the creative limits of zombie fiction. Figuring out how I want to use a source is the first step in citing. As I read, watch, or engage with a source, I notice how its creator connects their ideas with the ideas of others, and I consider how I will connect their ideas to my own. Not only does this practice help me avoid plagiarism, it helps me build my expertise with the subject matter I'm researching.